Hey guys, it's Ryan here with DP Marketing.Services. Thanks for tuning in. I'm also the author of the book on digital marketing for plumbing and HVAC contractors. What's up? Coming at you with a video today that is it's both honest and encouraging to you. So let's talk about social media. So unless you're living under a rock, most people know that Facebook is a big deal, and maybe even dabble with things like Instagram or Twitter. Instagram is good for, like, let's call it the millennial crowd. But the point is, social media. For most people, about 30% of the time that most people spend anywhere online is looking at Facebook. It's crazy. So your company has to be present on Facebook. The trick is, a lot of times we talk to contractors and they go, yeah, but I don't get many calls from Facebook because I don't think people go to Facebook when they need a plumber or when they need an air conditioner repair. And you're right. Most people statistically will turn to, their smartphone. But that's not the point of social media, and social media has a great role to play. For the most part, we view social media as one of two things. One, let's say you go out, you do service. Let's say you're an HVAC contractor. Someone comes home from after work. Their house is hot in the middle of summer. So your customer's a little bit pissed off. They're a little bit apprehensive. They think that any contractor they call is going to come in and rip them off. So they're a little bit on edge. And when you come out, when your tech goes out, you do great service from start to finish. The person who answers the phone is polite and helpful. The person who shows up, they show up on time. They get a text message before they arrive saying, hey, here's the tech. He'll be here in 15 minutes. Here's what he looks like. The tech is helpful in diagnosing. He's not pushy. The air conditioner is fixed. The customer is happy, right? It doesn't really matter the price. It's just the whole experience from top to bottom was a very great experience. Chances are those people are like, that didn't suck as bad as I thought it would. I'm going to follow these people on Facebook. And so they will. They'll get out their phone and they'll follow you on Facebook. And what you've just done is created a lifetime customer. So that whole process to create the customer to begin with, it could have been AdWords or billboards or a mix of radio and website. All of a sudden now you've kind of bypassed all those, cut them out and said, in Facebook, they are following everything you say forever until they unfollow you. So yes, the next time that they come home and their air conditioner's done, your company name, if you're good on Facebook, will be first on their mind. They won't pull out their phone and go to Google search and look for air conditioner repair near me. They're just going to go straight to you because that's the name that they know will take care of them. Happy customers, lifetime customers. And for a lifetime value, your business will be far more profitable if you have more repeat customers than you do a bunch of one-off customers. The other type of customer segment you're going to have on social media is people who are not service-oriented. They're doing an install project and they're taking their time to do research. So in that same example, let's say that they're thinking about upgrading to geothermal. Okay. So their current HVAC unit is perfectly fine. House is cold. They're not in an impulse. They're not in a crisis. You're not going to bail them out and save the day. But they're doing thoughtful research on who are the best companies around me to do geothermal installs. And if you're in a market where geothermal doesn't make sense, substitute something else. The point is, what they'll do, they'll start first at your website. If your website ranks well for those terms, they'll start there. And then they'll go and drill down to your social pages to see how active you are. How many followers do you have? How many posts do you share? How do you engage with the community? If your last post was 9 months ago, that customer's gone to your competitor. They won't give you another shot. They think maybe you're not in business. If they see your last post was 18 hours ago or yesterday, then you're good. You're still in the ball game. So you have really two different types of customers. For us, what we do, we also make sure that you have a continual social presence, right? So we, on average, create 3 to 4 posts a week. And it can be anything from just energy saving tips from blogs that we find, or we're writing a blog for you, or we're actually just trying to do something funny because of some event that's happening at your office or some sort of charitable thing you're doing, whatever. We're just finding reasons to keep your company's name in front of people, right? That's the end of the strategy. You, however, will always have, if you're watching this video right now, you will always have an unfair advantage over us. because you are literally seeing these jobs that you're installing. You are literally seeing these customers face to face. You are literally having your vans cleaned out and organized every day. We can't get those shots. Like, we can't create posts of you at the car wash getting ready for the day. We can't. You can. So even with us doing our job, you should absolutely take advantage of, hey, when you're doing something noteworthy, it could be taking the team out for a birthday lunch or a family get together to celebrate a record-breaking month, or hey, you're just reorganizing the van so you can take care of customers more efficiently. Take a photo, share it on Facebook. Share 3 times a day if you want. That's fine. There are rules about oversharing on Facebook. I've never seen anyone that's a contractor get close to breaking those rules. And actually, in the book on digital marketing, which I have right here, there's a whole section on social media. It talks about the schedule, how often, what type of post to create. And also, it's different based on the different channels. So if you do Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, there's different sort of best practices. But the point is this: even if you hire someone that's outside of your company to do your social for you, which in a lot of cases makes a lot of sense, we still won't be able to do as good as somebody who's in your office, seeing your vans, seeing your team, seeing your customers every day. So this could be an inside person. This could be a couple texts that you trust. This could be you if you're an owner. Feel comfortable reaching out on Facebook and just be everywhere. Always be finding a way to have positive momentum, positive vibes, positive thoughts going on about what you and what you're working on. That stuff builds up over time. We have a contractor we work with who's in kind of rural Virginia, and he kills it on Facebook, kills it. And the type of post that he creates is anything from helpful. He'll take a photo of a shoddy sort of Facebook water heater install with crappy venting that's not up to code. And he'll explain, hey, we found this at a home. Here's the danger to the homeowner. This is why you need to hire a licensed plumber like us. Posts like that every day of the week. And his leads he gets from Facebook, oh gosh, I'm going to make up a number. It's more than 20 a month. And given the size of his market, that's almost equivalent to the Google searches happening for just the word plumber every month. So he's doing incredibly well, staying in front of people on Facebook. They're always there. Their eyeballs are there 30% of the time. Give them a reason to talk about you, to think about you, to be curious about what you're doing. We can only scratch the surface, right? We can make sure if nothing else happens, people who are checking you out for repeat customers remember you, and people who are considering an install will like validate you and check that box. But you watching this, you are the only one who can actually take it to the next level. So we can get the ball rolling. We can make sure everything's working fine. We can do all that thing. We can engage with leads as they come in. But you have a huge advantage over us, and we're not shy about it, right? We don't pretend to think that we'll be able to do better than you. It won't happen. But I'd love to know what you think, because Facebook can be hit or miss for some guys. So what have been your experiences like? What's your success rate with Facebook? Are there shops that you watch and try to copy and imitate? Leave us a comment. I'd love to see it. So follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, get the book, read some of that for yourself, and we'll talk soon. See you guys.